Hello and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem The Sacred Stone Superhard Ironman. And today we take on the chapter that, well, where we met our end on the first attempt. We're back to chapter 10. Now before we do, I do want to make sure we are fully topped up, so I'm going to stop off at Ide. Now I'm not going to go all the way to Seraphu because, to be frank, I can't be arsed. But we do have a little bit of money to play around with, and we've got a little bit more than this too, because we do have an Orion bolt that we can sell. Now, let's get this thing out of the way. We can get out of the armory for a second. We've got a promotion to do. A very important promotion. I'm going to do it now. Now, I did briefly consider doing it in the chapter. Frankly, I don't want to mess around with this chapter this time. I mean, I wasn't messing around with it last time, and we still struggled greatly, so let's get Lute promoted. And we are going to make her a Mage Knight. This gives her the capacity to use staves, and also a mount, which gives her a lot more move, and some sizable stat boost, which we will be seeing in about 2 seconds from now. Also, I love this class. I think it looks really cool. I've always liked the mounted mage classes, your Valkyries and your Troubadours and your things like that, but this looks really cool. But yeah, 2 extra points of magic, really huge. 3 extra points of con, very big. Some extra defense, HP, resistance, luck, and skill thrown in to boot. In fact, I don't think there was any luck. I think I just made that up. But yeah, all in all, pretty solid. Now, I also want to make a comparison here. So we've got Tanner, 5 strength, 11 speed, 6 defense, 7 move, 5 con, the relevant stats. And then we've got Tanner, more strength, more speed. I think that's 1 less defense, actually. No, it's the same defense. Both of them, Vanessa are actually reasonably bulky, but also the same move and the same con, also the same aid, which is useful. Tanner is basically just better than Vanessa for us at this point. Vanessa hasn't seen any combat because, well, the nature of the run sort of dictates that she wouldn't be the best there. So if we're only able to deploy one of those, we will go with Tanner of the 2. So let's just trade Vanessa's stuff over to Tanner for now. Oh, we'll throw that javelin over there too, I guess. Oh, now we do also have a speed wing to use. I actually think Lute should be the recipient of this. Seth is fast enough. He has had incredible speed growth, taking him up to 19 speed. Although I would quite like to see the enemies on this chapter before I commit to that decision, actually, so might make it in a bit. I mean, Gilliam would actually not be the worst candidate for it, but he probably still gets doubled by most things. Mulder is actually another reasonable candidate. But for me, I think it's going to be Lute. Just a very strong player phase offensive machine. Now, did I sell that Orion Bolt? Who has it? Not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. Not you, not you, not you, not you. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. Quick sneeze. I do apologise. Hopefully, if I remember, I'll mute that in the edit, but I'm sure I'll forget because, well, this won't be going up for about 2 weeks. So I will probably forget in that time. But we can get rid of the Orion Bolt. We are not getting Nemi to level 10 and promoting her. And I'd rather have, well, just the availability of the funds, to be honest. Mainly for these. We're just going to buy, like, about 5 javelins, maybe a couple more than that. Let's take a couple of iron lances as well. I think we're a bit short on those. And by a couple, I mean like 5 again. A couple of iron swords, why not? No harm in it. And thanks to the Orion Bolt, that basically cost us nothing. Well, it did. It cost us 5k, but you know what I mean. We still have money to burn if we need to. So let's get into the chapter. Let's head over to Dusel. And I'm hoping that the big swing, the Gilliam swing, can be what really helps us in this chapter. Hi, random Pegasus Knight of Frelia. Okay, pick units. So, Nemi is going to come out, Tanner is going to come in, and that is going to be our squad. Now, there is a little bit of a problem with the Pegasus Knights. The boats. The boats are the big issue with the Pegasus Knights, but I'm hoping they don't prove too much of an issue. We don't need to give Tanner too much, but we will give her just a little bit that she can potentially make use of. Wow, we have a lot of javelins. I may have bought too many javelins, and we'll get through them throughout the course of the game. The thing is as well, like, we want people to have, like, fully loaded javelins, so we're probably going to be using them to a reasonable degree. Take a vulnerary as well. Now, the Speedwing we probably will use now. I just want to double check that Seth doesn't need it to get through some of these, like, Myrmidons and stuff like that. In fact, the Myrmidon he will struggle with, but the Speedwing isn't helping there. How are the Wyverns looking? Is that a Seth double? That is a Seth double. That's clean. There is no questions asked there. What about Mercenaries? They are also a Seth double. Ooh, that one isn't. Some of the Mercenaries are a Seth double. Some of them aren't. The Speedwing would actually make a difference there. Or we can hope he gets a level up that gives him speed from this 2 EXP. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. But the Speedwing on loot lets her double all of these axe fighters, which is highly beneficial. Also, this archer, I think it's going to have to be honest. Having another unit who is fast enough to double things. Why do we still have a door key? Oh, wait. Yeah, that would just be so useful to us. So let's do it. Pop the Speedwing on loot. And let's figure out our formation. Now, we want to move quickly. I think that's the #1 takeaway from the last time we attempted this map. That's a Horseslayer, and that's a problem. We're going to have to use Seth to get rid of that, but it's probably going to be... It's probably going to stop us from moving full move, to be honest. I don't really want to charge headfirst into a Horseslayer. I don't think Luke will be in range, even with 7 move. No, she can kill the top guy, but unfortunately, that's not the Horseslayer man. Unless Seth is in range with a Javelin, that would be really useful for us, but... Well, I think this is going to end up being our best setup. Now, Gilliam is going to mainly be working with Kyle to clear out all of these Cavaliers that spawn behind us. And the big thing that's going to do is let Seth push forward to help out Doosel. Now, if we can protect these Cavaliers, I would love to do so. Because I can't remember if it gets you a Hero Crest or a Knight's Crest, but either way, I want it. So yeah, if we could, excellent. But the priority is get through the level, and that has to remain our priority. Now, I don't think Selena remains the boss on this chapter. I think that's fairly safe to say, considering, spoiler alert, she is the boss of a future chapter. But with all that said and done, I think we are good to go. Actually, no, we aren't. We are not. We're going to put the Javelin and the Silver Sword away. Oh, Silver Sword could actually be a loss. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to take an Iron Lance, because we need to be able to deal with these mercs. I'm going to take a Javelin. In fact, the Silver Sword might be a better choice than the Silver Lance here. Because of all the pirates down the bottom is what I'm thinking. And I also definitely want an elixir on Seth. I want him to be self-sufficient. Ephraim is fine with what he's got. Franz is fine with what he's got. Mulder is fine with what he's got. Vanessa, fine. We can top up Gilliam because he's probably going to see a lot of combat. So it seems silly to leave him with, you know, anything except full equipment. There is also this Brave Lance knocking around, which I think we're going to let Kyle take charge of. Seems fairly sensible to me. He's not the fastest unit, but could really benefit from the capacity to double, because he has a very solid strength stat. 15 is nothing to scoff at, so... Yeah, I think that's going to be a really good choice to give to him. There is no need at all for you to have a one-use Javelin. I know Tanner's not the most important combat unit. We'll give her the 9. She can get through that. She shouldn't need more than that, to be honest. Tanner, obviously, a very important deployment on this map for recruiting Cormag. Ford, no. Gilliam has an elixir, Seth has an elixir. I'm gonna give it to Kyle. Yeah, we can't have Ford carrying around elixirs, and just to check, that is the only other one. Do we have anyone whose inventory isn't full? I think that is the only one we have in here, and indeed... Oh, we could have sold the Ocean Seal, I completely forgot. We could have so much more stuff. Oh well, not a big deal. There's not really too many magical threats on this chapter. There is a shaman in this back corner, but that's about it. Okay. Long prep session. I do apologise, but hopefully it gets us through the chapter. So without further ado, let's get a move on. I'm pretty sure Selena leaves on turn 1, otherwise we would literally die first turn, pretty much. Okay, go, Seth. And he does kill the Horseslayer on the player phase with no danger. That's actually very, very important. It just helps him maintain full momentum towards pushing towards the enemy. He doesn't gain that speed. That sucks, but gaining strength and defense, very good. It just would have been nice if he could have doubled these enemies. What do you have as a weapon? Just an iron sword? I don't think you double loot. She has 15 speed. I mean, she's very quick. I'm fine putting loot in your range, because nobody else reaches that tile. Oh, actually, this archer would. We can rescue Loot out. It'll be fine. Loot, get your first kill as a newly promoted Mage Knight. Wow, that's a cool animation. For a second, I thought it was a crit. Okay. For a second, I thought Kyle had just gotten very short legs. Okay. I'm actually gonna... Let's just take Gilliam a bit closer. I've just realised I have no idea what the range on A, this guy, and B, this guy is. We have to be careful of the boat. Cannot lose sight of the boat. Okay, and then we'll just slowly edge forward with everyone else. In fact, in hindsight, I kind of wish I took Mulder a bit further forward, but he should be okay. We shouldn't have any issues because of that. Now, there's only one guy who I believe can reach loot here, so she shouldn't have any problems. And in fact, he went for Kyle instead. Actually quite understandable. Although, maybe not when Kyle bags a 2% crit. Revenge. Revenge of the 2% crits. They're on our side now. After they took Arthur from us, we've claimed the 2% crits. And unfortunately, because he didn't gain speed, Seth doesn't double this guy. Although, to be fair, even if he did gain speed, he wouldn't have killed anyway. So actually not doubling doesn't matter all too much. Okay, here come some of these axe users. And we're just going to bucket to Dusel with Seth. We just want to clear Seth's way. That is priority number 1. Okay. Who can you kill? Okay, Luke does actively just kill a good couple of these fighters, although some of them are quite quick. The Devil Axe does stand a decent chance to be quite threatening. Okay, we might need Seth to clear it out for a couple of turns for us. We don't want to be too rushy and lose units because of it. Gilliam bagging a crit there would be glorious. But I think I would actually maybe rather just take the higher chance to hit and maybe use Tanner or somebody to soften him up. And actually, I forgot to turn her animations on. But that worked a treat. It's going to be an exact kill. Now, where's Tanner's animations? Of course, we will be using Tanner at some point to recruit Cormag, which will be very useful. I'm wondering if I want to go in with Luke first and maybe just sweep out one of these soldiers. I'd quite like to get rid of the Devil Axe guy is the thing. No, I think we're going to go Gilliam first. It's not like we need to, like, super rush. Let's make that clear. We just need to get there to help him out within a timely manner. We don't need to sort of throw the map away trying to be too quick with it. Just be sensible, essentially. Might patch Kyle up here. What do you have? Hand axe. Okay, that's fine. Kind of glad the Lance Reaver is moving towards us. Gonna make it a bit easier to deal with in the long run. I'm not sure how Gilliam actually fares against these axes, and I really wish I'd checked, but I guess we can manually check, right? He's going to take a double from the Iron Axe, unfortunately, which has 26 attack. So with his 19 defense, now he will lose an extra point of HP from the weapon triangle being against him. So treats to 27 attack. He takes 8 times 2 from one of these. The big concern is the Devil Axe, which, well, we could just really do with getting rid of, to be honest. Seth would be our best bet. We could use loot to cut down a path and maybe rescue out with Vanessa, although that leaves her in a very tricky spot. If we put loot here, she could absolutely cut down a path for Seth. It's just that it leaves Seth in a very, very precarious position. But I kinda wish I'd have killed this guy first, like I was saying. We could rescue Gilliam out. That would be the easier play here, right? We use Franz, we rescue out Gilliam, we retreat, we go in with loot, we kill this guy. Rescuing loot out is still a completely valid option. Except now, if we were to rescue loot out, Vanessa is in a much safer spot because she can just retreat back to here. Right, good. And hopefully Seth can go in, and it's not too reliable. I think we're going to have to go into sword range here. Seth might take a chunk, but he can handle it. He's got 7 hit. He's not taking a chunk at all, is he? That's never landing. Good dodge. Really wish we had a dancer. Tethys comes surprisingly late. Chapter 13 is when she arrives. Now, I am going to, I'm going to take the opportunity to rescue loot out. Although, trying to figure out what I want to do with Kyle first. This guy here is a major issue. I think it's safe to say I am making a bit of a meal of this. I'm making it a lot harder than it needs to be. Okay, Mulder can tank a hit from one guy. The problem is he won't be taking a hit from one guy. Okay. Now, I kind of wish we hadn't rescued Gilliam, I'll be honest with you. We could kind of use him at this point in time. I think Vanessa is actually the one in danger here, not necessarily, anybody else. I think Mulder could actually fairly, you know, handily deal with it. How does Ford fare against this guy? Just out of interest. He dies. Okay, excellent. And by excellent, I mean terrible. We could move Kyle in front of Vanessa and rescue Mulder out. The problem is Vanessa has to take... We could rescue Vanessa with Kyle, it was just that would lead to him getting doubled. I'm assuming Vanessa just gets doubled and dies to this hand axe. It's an assumption I'm making. Oh, that's Tanner. It's not Vanessa. Oh. That's a lot more manageable. Oh, Vanessa's here, though. And still in range of the hand axe. Although she is in a forest tile, which does help. I mean, we could do this. But, you know, that has a clear chance of backfiring that I don't think needs to be explained. We could rescue Mulder with Garcia. If we move Kyle, we can rescue out Mulder. It's just where do we put Kyle? Because I'm pretty sure the combination of the hand axe... Actually, that doesn't kill him. It leaves him on 1 HP. Does the archer reach that tile? It does. I was going to say we could put Kyle here, but... We could trade Kyle a sword. Because then he takes a bit less damage from these guys. I don't know what he takes against this archer. We need to check the javelin. Takes 6. Yeah, it doesn't help. Does this guy reach Tanner? He does. Okay. We could drop Gilliam in front of Tanner. Or in front of Vanessa. Does Vanessa die to this hand axe? 25, yeah, she only has 17 HP and 6 defense, so she would take 19. And the weapon triangles against her. If we move Mulder out of the way... Who's holding Gilliam? Is it Vanessa? Oh, no, Gilliam... Oh, Gilliam's holding loot. Okay, if that was the other way... Sorry, Gilliam's holding loot. Franz is holding Gilliam. Vanessa's holding loot. I have made a right pig zero this. I honestly think I would rather lose Kyle than anyone else here. Which sounds insane. Does Tanner die to this guy? Oh, she dies to the double, for sure. Ah, I have right balls this up. We might just have to accept that Vanessa dies here, honestly. The problem is if Tanner dies, it's going to be really difficult to get Cormac. So I kind of think we need to get Tanner out. What's her con? It has to be low, right? Yeah, it's 5. Oh, I have made many mistakes. Okay. I am trying to use Garcia as bait. If that wasn't already obvious, that is absolutely the plan. Somebody probably dies on this turn, and I've made a right mess of it. Okay. Oops. Okay, I am fine with this man attacking Seth. That is a good opening play from them. Hopefully more of them attack Seth. I think they're going to kill somebody. Okay, I am fine with more attacks heading towards Seth. I really should not have rescued Gilliam. I should have just left him there to tank things. Okay, the Garcia bait is so far working. No, he got doubled! Okay, sorry Garcia. Oh, that might leave Mulder in danger. I don't think it does. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Don't kill Mulder. Please don't kill Mulder. I know Luke can use staffs now, but please don't kill Mulder. Oh, he's going for Vanessa. Okay. Sorry, Vanessa. Okay, we just lost 2 units on turn 2. That's fairly awful. But... all in the name of progress? Oops. The problem is, it still isn't easy because half our units are rescued. Oh, Luke, I really could have done with you doubling there. Okay, you do double the hand axe guy. Okay, let's just get rid of the hand axe guy. I probably should have just used Seth defensively. He could have tanked a Devil Axe. Big misplay. Who are you holding? Gilliam? Okay, I think this stops any of these from doing anything annoying. Cool, it does. Nice. Shockingly, after that turn, the only person who needs healing is Seth. Who are you holding? Tanner? Yeah, we need Tanner for sure. Tanner is a non-negotiable, we need you. Vanessa dying sucks, but we get a better flyer on this chapter, and we also get a better axe user on this chapter, actually, with Cormac. Okay. Seth is basically stuck here for this turn. I'm just going to get rid of this annoying Lance Reaver guy, because he's basically stopping a lot of progress. Jesus Christ, this has been shambolic. Okay. Okay, take... Run away, Ford. Okay, you die in 2, but you don't die in 1, so just sort of stand here. I don't think this axe guy is anything to fear to that degree. Crit. Oh. Now, if I'm not mistaken, all he can do is hit one of those 3 units, one of whom he will have a very low hit rate on, and probably not kill anyway. I'm pretty sure he doesn't kill Luke from 1 range. She's gained a reasonable amount of HP over her time, and she's on a forest tile for the extra point of defense, and she has a lot of avoid. I think she'll be fine. I don't think we're saving all of the Cavaliers, though. Yeah, she's fine. Okay, good job, Luke. Okay. Confession, I did temporarily forget about the boat. I really want to be able to just full send Seth down this turn. Okay. I could really do with that being a hit. I'm going to supply an iron sword, actually. Get rid of the steel lance for now. Let's take an iron sword. And, hit onto that guy. Okay, good. Okay, that should be a kill. And yes, loot is in range of the boat, but the boat should not cause loot any problems with a single shot. Good. We have lost 2 units, but what we lost was a very useful rescue dropper, but one who we have a direct replacement for. And, well, without wanting to sound harsh, a unit who was past his prime. Don't you have a Horseslayer? You do. I could really do with not eating a Horseslayer. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Seth's gonna go here. Throw his javelin. Good. Clears out that guy. What is the range of this? Okay. Okay, has anyone taken damage or gained HP? No. Cool. I think we want to hold on these 2 tiles so that we get the forest. That might be really ambitious, though, and maybe it's better to hold where we take less attacks. Oh, the Cavalier died. Does that guy have a halberd? If that guy has a halberd, we're actually in trouble. That was a lot of damage if it wasn't a halberd. Good dodge. Okay. It is a halberd! Woo! Oh, we can actually kill him. Oh, that should be a kill and we should not take a counterattack. Seth, my hero. Hand axe, iron axe, poison axe, iron axe, iron axe. We can deal with that. Yes, let's go. Seth the hero. Actually, no. No, well, yes. Yes, Seth the hero. But also, Gilliam and... I'm going to throw it out there, also Loot being much more competent than, well, basically anyone we had at this stage last time for their respective phases of the game is actually what's allowing Seth to do this right now. Tanner, knock yourself out, buddy. Okay, we take the torch stuff. Am I being too ambitious by trying to hold here? Should I be trying to hold, like, here, so that we take less damage? I don't know. What's the range on the boat? Okay. Do want to stay in the range of the boat. I'm going to be honest. I want to waste as many of its attacks as we possibly can. Like, it being 3 of 5 already is really nice. Now, we do have these guys moving up. That guy's an Axe Reaver. There is Cormag, and that guy has a Steel Lance. Now, we are going to have to find a way to deal with those. We have a Dragon Axe, but unfortunately, our only Axe user is, dead. So, that's not really a valid answer. Okay, Seth being down there should mean that we don't have to worry about anything that's going on down there. He has an elixir, he can stand in front of Dusel. If this tile ever frees up, he can go and visit the village. Seth is going to do God's work for us down there. It's what everyone else does that is the big question. I'm just going to retreat. Yeah, I think we're just going to hold where we take the least attacks. I'm actually fine leaving loot as a bit of a front line here. Just want to check something. Ah, we don't have an extra heal staff for loot. Should have got one. Mistake by me. How does she fare against these marks? Okay, she doesn't one-shot them. I was just curious. It would be a bad idea. What does the boss have? Okay. Okay, the soldier's still holding out. That's good. Seth takes some combat here, but I doubt that's going to be a problem, to be honest with you. The pirate goes for Dusel and poisons him. I cannot put into words how annoying that is. Okay, Seth lands a hit with his iron sword. Good. Again, iron sword. It also doesn't help that I think Dusel has an axe equipped. And, that doesn't give him weapon triangle on anything that's trying to kill him. Leave Mulder alone. He's the one person I can't heal. That's very annoying. Okay. Soldier heals up. Dusel, stop taking damage. Okay, here are the 8 billion reinforcements. Cool. I don't want to be in range of Cormag. I want to be near Cormag, not fighting Cormag. So we're gonna move Gilliam back a tile. In fact, we might not be. Okay, we need to know what everyone has. Iron Lance, Iron Sword, Iron Blade, Iron Lance, Steel Lance, Iron Lance, Physic Mend, couple of jabs scattered in there too. The important thing, no Horseslayers, no Heavy Lancers. Well, that is the really important thing here. Right, yeah. Kyle, you're going to stand there. Gilliam, you're going to stand here. Equip your Iron Lance. Actually, bolster that. Equip your Killer Lance. And take out some of these guys. Now, Tanner is in range of a couple of dudes here. We will have to do something about that. Well, that's doing something about it at the end of the day. That's not in the boat range. Okay, we're fine. How much does loot do to this guy? 19? That's a very nice number. Has to be said. Actually, we can heal Mulder if we use loot to do it, but I don't think that's the best use of loot. I'm still stood here, even with having Gilliam now as an extra defensive unit, thinking, I really wish I had another defensive unit. Reginleaf doing 14 is incredibly frustrating. Okay. That 9 is quite nice. Can Mulder rescue? Oh, he can. Very interesting. Okay. Good hit. I really wish there was a better way to do this, but I think the only way would be to rescue Ephraim out and bank a... Actually, we can attack from this bottom left tile. What am I doing? We can throw a javelin from here. And then if this misses, we can go for the attack with frowns. Good job, Ford. Let's go. And he levels up for his troubles. Very nice. Okay, strength, luck, defense. Pretty solid level up, honestly. Okay. So far, we are surviving, and that is definitely the word I would use to describe it. Okay. We're not taking any chances with Mulder falling over, of all people. Kind of annoying that this guy actually hits tile. I'm gonna try and change that fact by equipping him with a trusty javelin. And then the last person to move is Seth, who I think goes down here and kills this guy, and then hopefully in the process draws the fire of all three of those pirates. Incredibly unfortunate that the halberd got a kill before we were able to get Seth down there, otherwise we might have actually kept all the cavaliers alive. Okay. Or maybe not, considering this one just died. Now, I think the one thing that is going to have to 100% happen on this next turn is Tanner recruiting Cormac. Past that, I'm open to anything. Seth is indeed going to wipe out all of these pirates without any real trouble. And at the very least, providing we don't see the death of Ephraim, should guarantee we at least beat the chapter. This guy comes down here with an Iron Lance and hopefully takes a crit for his trouble. No, he actually dodges. That's annoying. But Gilliam only taking 2 damage. Huge. Huge. Massive, massive benefit to our front line that is the case. And there is Cormac. And that is actually, quite possibly, the very best positioning we could ever ask for on that finish. Okay, the last guy has a hand axe. I don't care. I am hoping the green unit moves out of the way of the shop, or, as brutal as it might sound, dies. Dusel, you are not doing anything. Heal. Save your life. Okay, we're getting rid of this hand axe guy. In fact, these guys are annoying. Yeah, we're getting rid of that hand axe guy. He's a pain. The mercenaries don't hit as hard as the axes, so I'm sort of fine with them slipping through. And worst comes to worst, I think Seth can just rescue Dusel to stop him dying. Okay, the Seth move is out of the way. Let's get the most obvious move done. This is... We can rescue with Cormac if we need to get her further away. Wait, you're not Cormac? Oh, I thought that was Cormac. This is Cormac? Oh, that's awful. Oh, I take it back. It was possibly the worst positioning we could have gotten. Oh, I completely miscalculated which one was Cormac. Oh, we need to deal with these other wyverns too. Oh, shit. Sorry, I was trying to think of an alternative word and nothing came to me, so I just went with the expletive. I'll be completely frank, I do not care about the random merc right now. Loot deletes a wyvern. And as we just said, we can just rescue Tanner with Cormag. To get her where she needs to be. So, with that in mind, the priority is killing the other two wyverns. This cavalier is not important. We can actually go this way. If we kill the other wyverns, Cormag and Tanner can go this way if they need to. This boat down here is not a threat to that. That would be huge if it killed, but it isn't going to, and good lord, Kyle is squishy. I'm actually a little bit concerned about quite how squishy Kyle is. I know there's a random dude down here. There are many words I could use to describe how I feel about this random guy, but unconcerned is probably the best option. I think we have to delete one of these. I don't care about an axe reaver. I think we have to get rid of this guy. If Gilliam can rescue loot, that's fine, right? Like, there's literally... She loses some skill, I don't care. Yeah, let's just do this. We'll rescue loot with... We'll rescue... Yeah, loot with Gilliam. Oh, good dodge. That means you can get straight back into the action on the next turn. Perfect. Wyvern number 1 is down. Now, Wyvern number 2 is a bigger concern, I'll be honest, because we don't have the tools to take care of 2 wyverns. Being perfectly frank. What if Cormag's the tool to take care of the other wyvern? Worst case scenario, we're sacrificing Tanner for Cormag, and yes. Like, that is a trade I am on board with. If that crit, it would be glorious. We can't let this wyvern through. Kinda wish we had Nemi. What are our odds of just running out of this guy's range? Actually, we could. Like, completely feasible. Oh, it would get Kyle killed. I was gonna say we could just rescue Tanner with Cormag, run this way. Although he would probably catch up to them, I think. I don't think they could actually get that far. Not without being on land and just dying to everyone else. But we could run, like, Tanner this way. Getting rid of this guy would actually be really useful, I'm not gonna lie. I know I said he wasn't a priority a second ago, but maybe we have to go for the Brave Lance? We could go with... I don't know why I'm treating it as if we have to go for the Brave Lance with Kyle. We could go for the Brave Lance with, say, Gilliam. Who, I'm pretty sure, probably actually just has higher strength comparable. If Kyle rescues loot, Gilliam can go for the Brave Lance. Or even the Killer Lance, honestly. That's a lot of damage. This Axe Reaver is a problem. No. Yes. Give me that. Take this. Oh, that's not even a kill. If it hits, though, we can probably find 10 damage. 9 damage. I feel pretty confident we can find 9 damage on this Wyvern. We are horribly positioned, though. Why did I leave Kyle there? Because we needed to trade the Brave Lance, of course. Please hit both. Good! Let's go! Okay. Oh, and he dodges both, too! Gilliam is goated. He is so good. Okay. F-frame. Please. Not enough. We could do it with Cormac, but that is quite literally just signing Tanner's death sentence. Franz? Nowhere near. We could do it with Franz and... or like Ephraim and... I'm currently weighing up the option of just running away from these calves. Because if we run away from them, they won't chase, they will attack Kyle and Gilliam, and all they have to do is tank out for a turn. It's not unreasonable. Like, we run this way with Tanner, with Cormac and Tanner. Ford rescues Ephraim and bolts it up there. Franz runs that way and bolts it up there. It does leave... oh, it leaves Kyle holding loot. Both of them will die. And we lose 2 units who we can't afford to lose. I would rather sack Tanner. Yeah, I don't think there's any way Cormac can play the... actually, could he? Could Cormac play the defense here? If Cormac could play the defense here, we would actually be fine. He might not be particularly tanky, but what he isn't is slow. Is still sacking Tanner? It is still sacking Tanner. Shh, I don't want to sack Tanner. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not an option. Okay, well, we know he can go here. So after going here, he can backpedal too. So we can rescue Tanner. If we can get Gilliam out of the way, we can rescue Tanner with Franz. Or we can get Gilliam out of the way with Cormac. And then we can get Gilliam off of Cormac with Ford. Oh, please. It does leave the Wyvern alive. That is a big problem. There's also this Merc who, like, I know I said isn't a threat, and like, compared to everything else going on right now, he isn't. Does he have retreat AI? Like, if we chunk him down low enough, will he retreat? Without knowing what this guy does to Ephraim, I don't feel comfortable in doing that. But the only way to find out what he does to Ephraim is by doing this. Which I'm going to do. I think we're sacrificing somebody here, and I don't know who it is. That's a kill. And then we can rescue Ephraim out. Tanner dies, but all of our other problems are solved. Oh, that's so tempting. We can even take loot with Mulder. Although I don't know if Mulder survives this Merc, so maybe not. Oh, that's so tempting. I think we have to do this. Good job. Okay. Okay, rescue, run. Take. Drop. This could have been the most horrific turn I've ever played. I don't know. I don't know what this Merc does to everyone around here. Actually, I'm pretty sure Franz is dead. This guy reached behind Franz? No. I might have just saved Franz's life. Unequip the Javelin, go for like an Iron Lance. Actually, go for a Killer Lance. How fast are you? I've just messed up. I just accidentally ended the turn. I forgot that if you open... I moved the trade around. Oh, no. I've just got Franz killed for no reason. I think Ford might die too to a Javelin. Frankly, I think about 8 people could die on this turn. Oh, Franz doesn't die to that. He might die to the boat, though. Hopefully the boat misses. The boat might kill Cormac. I don't know. Okay. Don't die yet. Take another hit. She's dead. Okay. Well, we just traded Tana for Cormac, and honestly, I'm fine with that trade. I'm not fine with it, but it's worth it. That's really sad, though. Oh, Kyle might be dead, too. Oh, good dodge. Important dodge, I think. Might have saved his life. Kind of wish Gilliam didn't have the Brave Lance equipped, but at least it will do some damage. Not having loot dropped here is actually really painful. Okay, a cacophony of errors going on there, but... Okay, good dodge. Important dodge for Franz. Kyle, don't die. Kyle, why are you so slow? Is he holding someone? Is that why? He is. Okay, I'll let him off. Gilliam, just take the hits. Gilliam is the most stable unit here right now. Like, he just eats hits and he's fine. Okay, at least one thing can be relatively certain right now. The fact that Kyle lived that turn means that very little probably threatens Kyle. If we can heal him back up to full health, which we can with Mulder. Is this guy out of shots yet? He is, good. Okay, he was incredibly annoying. Get rid of this guy. Just... Oh god, that's not a kill. That might be. Okay, first things first, let's heal Kyle. Can we, like, throw javelins at people? Is there anyone here who is, like, within kill range? Taking this as a no. Okay, Killer Lance, go. Good job. Get rid. We've lost a boatload of units here, but you know what? I'm sort of okay with it. Now, Franz is very low on health. Does Kyle have an elixir? I should have just elixired him! Oh, misplay after misplay after misplay. Do us a favour, Cormac, just get rid of the guy. Oh, I forgot to turn your animations on too. Well, that's tragic. Okay. what's Kyle's... Oh, that's not safe. Okay. This guy has 16 speed. Mulder has 13 speed. He doesn't double Mulder. He doesn't kill Cormag. Okay, screw it. We can take and attack. Did not know that. Cool. Nice bit of info. Run. Does he kill Franz after a vulnerary? I don't think he does, right? Because he did 9 times 2. So, logically, after a vulnerary, he would do 18 still. And he's fine. Oh, Franz is holding Ephraim. I thought Franz was holding loot. Do you have a vulnerary? You do. Who has elixirs? And we can't really do that. Mulder might get javelined. I think he'll be fine. I'm just not that concerned that Mulder will die. I'm not gonna lie, every part of me just wants to stab this guy with a lance. And the consequences are the consequences. But this is a 65% chance of a safe play where nobody dies. Also, Dusel is being swarmed. Let me get rid of some of these for you, buddy. Oh. Okay. I bought the Silver Sword for the pirates, but they were not threatening. Let me help you out here. Bonk. Okay. Every part of me wants to stab this man. I don't think we're... getting out of this. Oh, that's really bad. Hopefully Ephraim doesn't die. Franz is dead. This chapter is actually a lot more brutal than I ever anticipated it being. He's gone for Mulder. Hopefully no javelins are able to hit. That might have been a complete loss for no reason. I think I probably could have just vulneraried Franz and been fine. I was trying to prevent the loss of Mulder, like the potential loss of Mulder. Okay, Seth's fine down there. It's not even a concern. Okay, that guy goes for Gilliam. Seeing someone target Gilliam right now is like best case scenario. The fact I could have just elixired Kyle and we just wouldn't have had any concerns. Okay, this is actually really, really good. He doesn't get doubled either, that's huge. So, we just lost Franz for no reason. Okay. I could have just elixired Kyle. Then Mulder could have healed Franz and we just tank it up. Oh, go away. Seriously, get in the bin. No, kill the other one. Okay. I think Dusel should live? I'm actually not sure it's guaranteed, you know. If he'd have killed the other one, I could have occupied one of the tiles to attack him from, and I'm fairly confident he lives, but Now, I'm not sure. I'm going to get rid of this guy because it doesn't matter. He's taking 4 attacks on the enemy phase anyway. Just get rid of this guy with Seth. Screw it. There is also the poison still ticking down. Okay. Get rid of this guy. For the love of God, he's causing havoc. The guy who wasn't a threat is now a very large threat. This turn, I actually do think the correct play is to throw a javelin with Kyle. Oh, Gilliam. Good job. Okay. So on this chapter, we have lost Franz, Vanessa, Tana, Garcia. That's rough. That is really rough. I need to see if this hits. It's too important, obviously. I still forgot to turn on Cormac's animations. That's annoying. Let me do that now. Okay. Now we heal Cormac. Do you have 10 magic? No. Okay, we mend Cormac because we are not taking any chances. We Iron Lance this guy, which is going to hit. Good. It's fine. And then we're going to use an elixir. We're also going to equip an Iron Lance just for safety. Okay. Losses have definitely not been small, but... Well, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I don't think any of them are that major. Losing both flyers in, like, at the same time, like both Pegasuses together, really blows. Just to be transparent. But individually, losing them isn't that bad. Also, one of those guys just chose to target Seth over Dusel, and I would be lying if I said I didn't feel a little offended. Also, that's very annoying because now Seth can't reach the village. Actually, unless Dusel kills? Cool. Now Dusel can kill the other guy on the player phase. We can go to the village. Oh, should I even do it? Should I even go to the village? What's in the village? Hey, we doubled that guy. That's cool. If Dusel kills on the player phase, I'm going to the village. Okay. Cool. Right, let's go, Gilliam. This is your time to shine. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, he didn't get the kill. That's quite sad. Ooh. Hello, boat. There is no bad course of action for Dusel here. If he heals, great. We're guaranteed to beat the level. If he kills a guy, we get the village. None of that could possibly be bad. That's a bit annoying. Although that's going to be a loot kill, so I don't care. Cool. I think I'm going to the village. Hi, Marissa. Thank you for the hero crest. Everyone who could use it is dead, but thank you. That's like 4,000 gold. That's actually super valuable. Okay. Cool. We get a free skill book too. Nice. Not gonna complain about that one. I think we just burn an elixir on Gilliam and Kyle here. Honestly. Does Kyle kill this guy on the enemy phase? Just kill him with a sword. Okay, we're equipping a sword. We actively do not want that guy to die. I'm just going to throw an elixir on them. Take out that guy with loot. Rescue loot out. Treat. Heal up Gilliam. There's no reason to use an elixir here because rescuing with Gilliam is like just no downside. There is no reason not to do it. Because he's already so catastrophically slow. I was going to send Ephraim down to bait out this merc, but no. Not happening. Okay, that guy did no damage to Dusel. Dusel definitely lives. This guy doesn't hit for, like, a boatload. I was half expecting to see, like, a Zambato or something come out there. But fortunately, no. And Kyle doesn't kill this guy because he doesn't. Which is very good. It means he doesn't have to take another attack. The boat targets Dusel, we don't care. Kyle comfortably takes that hit. A couple of guys are going to stand around and throw javelins at Gilliam for no reason. I think we're fine here. Okay, level up, that's fine. Very good level up, actually. Strength, defense, skill, HP. Can't complain. Yeah, a couple of guys stand around throwing javelins. The Troubadour does nothing, and that should be us out of the map. So we took a lot of losses. Vanessa, Garcia, Tanner, Franz. Most of them avoidable, actually. The Tanner one I'm still completely fine with, but there was no reason for that turn 2 to be as bad as it was. And Franz was just a catastrophe. 2 turns worth of errors led to Franz dying. Okay, chapter 10 is done. And, well, as a reward for struggling through that hardship, we get arguably the most difficult chapter in the game. To follow up on this, we get Phantom Ship. But for now, we're going to wrap that one up there. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you all next time. Sorry for the losses. I'm sure some people's favourites died there, but so far, we take that. Franz and Vanessa died on the same chapter again. That's a little weird, but, well, other than that, things are going pretty well. I definitely can't complain too much. We've made it further than last time, and that's a massive benefit. So I will see you all for the next one. We take on Phantom Ship, and hopefully it goes okay. Have a wonderful night. Thank you to the people who back the channel on Patreon. The support is greatly appreciated, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.